What is up, outdoor mavericks? Welcome back to the channel. It is prime time fall fishing for chinook and coho right now, and today we're gonna head out. I'm gonna take my wife. We're gonna head out to the water. There's been some pretty decent reports on how the salmon fishing's been going, but this is prime time season to get on that big fall bite. So we're gonna go out to the boat launch. We're gonna hit the water. We're gonna go chase some chinook today and some coho. So stick along, stay tuned. Let's get salmon fishing.
Absolutely gorgeous day. Look at that. Blue skies. We're down here at the coast. Nothing better.
We bumped the boat. Oh, on the dock?
Yeah. Okay, get the old spin fish and some plugs today, some spinners. We're gonna throw the gauntlet at these guys. A little rotten banana. The Linus special, as I call it now, after my dad, because he likes to bring bananas on the boat. He's a big old weirdo. Stuff this with some tuna, nothing special. Just gonna start with this and see where we end up. Oh, way too fast. Oh yeah. Okay.
I was waiting for you to be quiet.
Yep, I'm ready. Just make sure this gear is situated properly. Okay, first rod going out. 3.0 Mag Lip. Just gonna plug it to start. Then we're gonna throw 360 and a spin fish on the other rod. First rod in. Second rod, 360 lightweight finfish, right behind the boat. Essentially, it is not very deep. Yeah, plug is going away. The 360's pulsing 1001, 1002 like it should. Oh, hello. Fish. I was like, we'll pass. Wow. Put us right in the whole fish, right here. Okay. Gotta make sure this is tied on before I fling it over the side so we don't lose one like the other day. Much more fish jumping now. I mean, look at this view at this house. You get all these windows. You just wake up every morning and just see all this.
Send your dad the email. Hey, Dad.
Oh, that's fish. That's fish. Get it. That's fish. Yep, I'll get it. There, good job, babe. There we go. Fish on. That didn't take too long.
Oh no, it's still on.
He should
Oh,
be.
he's still on. Yeah.
No, yeah, he's still there. Yeah, he's still there. Point out. He's under the. Yep, you're gonna have to go up.
Can you get him on that side?
Yep.
You ready? You get a little closer. I'll just bring them to you.
Okay. There we go. Stop thrashing. He's gonna have to go back. He's a wild coho, so nice job. Hey, stop. Okay, you're out. Go ahead and reel up. You wanna grab me the pliers? I'll unhook this fella, let him back. Oh, dude, hey, don't do that. Oh, you just made it worse, 10 times worse. Okay, come on, dude. Hey, stop. Oh my goodness. Buddy won't stop. This plug is so far in its mouth. Yeah, that's coho, white mouth. Here's your fish. Got him? All right, buddy. Heads up. There you go. Go off. Swim. Whew. All right. Well, that didn't take long. Got one. Nice job, babe. Get like 6 hooks in the net right here. Had a hold of that hook, or had that hook so far down its gullet. That was insane. All right, well, we got a good one. Got a good fish today. Count our blessings. Good takedown in the net. Let him go off. We'll reset and get after it tomorrow. Let's get out of here, back to the house. Yes, it was a lot easier. Actually, from that angle, it was much easier. So, okay, be right back. All right, guys, well, we're back at the Crab Shack after about 4.5 hours of fishing today. I flushed the engine, just doing some prep for tomorrow's fishing adventure. But today, let's talk about some of the baits that we were using to go out and troll for salmon, in particular, coho and chinook today. Just different baits that we use and then the different setups that I have when it comes to fall fishing for salmon. So today, we're going after fall chinook and coho. And one of the things I like to do is to run spinners and spin fish and herring for those fall fish, but also run these guys. This is a 3.0 mag lip plug from Yakima Bait Company, and these are some of my favorite fall fishing baits, especially for coho. That skip beat action rack behind the boat just absolutely gets the coho going nuts, and they like that action. They like bright colors like chartreuse, pink, orange, silver, even purple. They just love and go after those colors. And so in particular, we were fishing and got our bite on this today. So it's got a pink with some yellow, chartreuse green body with silver. And then from a hook perspective, these are owner size 3 hooks. I got one on the belly and on the back. And the reason why these are different than the factory set hooks is I just find that once you get these hooks and these hooks are in the fish, they're not coming out. These things are pretty much foolproof, and I'm knocking on wood saying that now, but these are some of the best hooks when it comes to fishing your plugs. And so this is what we got our fish on today. We ended up having to release it back. It was a wild coho, put it back. Fishing these plugs behind the back sometimes just go behind the boat, maybe 40, 50, sometimes 60 feet, depending on the size. You can get a straggler fish and just that skip action behind the boat. The fish will just see that and just come up and just whack it. And that's just what one coho ended up doing today for us. And I like to fish a lot of times with some smaller baits in the fall. So this is a 3.0, but you can fish 3.5s and 4.0s for those bigger chinook, those bigger coho. But I sometimes like to just fish something a little bit smaller, just running behind the boat. 3.0 with the size 3 hooks in the back, just absolutely a perfect bait. Just even from a starter perspective when it comes to fall fishing, just put this behind the boat, just let it run a long ways back, and sometimes you just get that extra bite on those coho, and they just like to chomp it just right in the back there. Then of course, some of the other baits we like to fish for fall fishing, obviously the spin fish. This is a 3.0 size with a couple of trailer hooks here and a bead. And of course, I like to stuff mine with tuna. You guys can see there's a little bit left over from today's trip. I definitely just like to stuff these with fish nip and tuna, and these are perfect when you got some water temperatures that are a little bit cooler and you get that little action behind the boat and the fish are really going after bait. The spin fish is a perfect bait to just throw out there when it comes to fall fishing. Of course, one of the best baits for fall fishing, whether it's chinook or coho, spinner. This one happens to be one with a little trailer. It's a Kodiak custom from a company in Alaska that makes lures, and this just has a little skirt in the back and just has a normal blade here and just kind of a bigger presentation profile than normally what we fish for fall fishing. Usually we fish like smaller blades in the Mexican hat, the Bronco, some of those other painted blade styles, which are a little bit smaller than this presentation. But for fall coho, when you got that skirt and you got a bigger presentation here, coho absolutely go nuts for these. And the chinook will bite these as well. And for today, I was throwing this out here when we were chasing coho, I was throwing this out here just behind the boat. You get that extra action, that extra flare from the skirt here definitely gets the fish's attention, and a lot of times that'll just be the difference when it comes to getting a coho bite and that strike right in the back. And when it comes to fall fishing, you got each type of flasher in front of your gear, whether it comes to spin fish, spinners, or whatever you're using. We throw 360s out sometimes. I like triangle flashers a lot for coho, but we'll mix these up. We were fishing with both of these today. I started out with the triangle I started out with the 360 Pro Troll flasher here, and then had the plug on the other side. We changed up to the triangle flashers. These are from Yakima Bait Company. These are, I think, the 8-inch fish flashes, and so we were throwing out a couple different colors here, but we flip-flop in between these just depending on the water temperature, location. We find success on both of these types of flasher. And then from a rod reel setup that I'm running in the boat right now, I have 9/6 rods that are rated 15 to 40. Got the Okumo cold water line counter reels here. Braided line, I like to go with something heavy duty. I have 50-pound braid on here. A lot of guides like to go with 50 or 65-pound braid or more. From a leader perspective, effective going 30 pounds. That's what we typically fish with spinners, with the spin fish. This is my main setup that I run when it comes to trolling for fish in the fall. And then one thing in particular, especially if you're putting scent in your spin fish or you got salt water on your flashers, you know, I'm fishing typically in a bay a lot of times where there's a lot of salty water around. You want something to clean your gear, your flashers, your baits out every single day. And so I use this badass hand and lure soap from Procure. And I just take a little toothbrush that I have for just cleaning gear, and I'll wipe a little bit of this soap on the flashers, on the hooks, on the spinners, on the spin fish, and I'll clean those out nice and good. That way I don't have any scent marks on there. If you're fishing with a little bit of gel, a little bit of any Procure scent, tuna inside those spin fish, you want to clean those out. So I just dunk them in the water, throw a little bit of this hand soap and lure soap on top of that gear, and then just brush it down and make it nice and clean. I can't overstate that enough, especially when you're fishing for salmon. You want to keep your gear nice and clean, and so by adding just a little bit of this soap, you're going to be able to not have that oil and stuff off your hands, because remember, fish smell for parts in billion, and this hand soap definitely comes in handy. So thank you guys again for watching today's salmon fishing episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you got an idea for a salmon fishing challenge or a lure color challenge or something that you guys want me to do, drop a comment below in the video and let me know what I should do for a salmon fishing challenge for this fall. It could be lure color, it could be scent based, it could be flasher based, any type of maybe challenge you guys want to see me do, drop a comment below in this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll see you guys on the next fishing adventure.